I'm here today to announce to you that I'm going to be trying to write an entire picture book in just about a month. So I've been thinking, what can I do so that I can achieve the whole PEACHTOBER thing? And I thought, I'm not able to make one illustration a day for 31 days. So let's do the simpler thing and write a whole picture book instead. I know this is insane. Long time no meow. This is Ruth Ann, my cat. She's loved by the internet and she hates me, but yeah, you do. Okay, go freely, my love. Well, hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ariane, I am a French artist and illustrator, and I'm here today to kind of have an accountability buddy and also to talk about a very big art challenge that I am taking a part in. If you have been following on my YouTube channel, you might be aware that I'm currently doing a video challenge, a 90 days video challenge where I'm trying to get back on the horse of posting a video a week. And if you're like, who the heck are you? I'm just a very random weirdo that paints and draws and wants to get your attention with my incredible ability to just blabber on for about 30 minutes without being stopped. So hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a safe space for all weirdos who love to make art in their sketchbooks. And I am here today to announce to you that I'm going to be trying to write and edit and publish an entire picture book in just about a month. What the heck? Why not? I mean, I am in a season of trying to challenge myself to do more, not just to do more, but to do more of the stuff that is important and to do more intentionally, like in alignment with my intention of becoming a full-time artist and being able to quit my day job. And so yes, you have heard me, I do have a day job and I am taking on the enterprise of trying to write an entire picture book in 1 month, all the while having to go to my day job. And if you don't know how this challenge came to be, you might be aware that in the holy month of October, there is this challenge called Inktober. It is a daily drawing challenge where you're supposed to be making like 31, like one drawing a day for the whole month of October. And there is this official list, but I'm following with another list made by a very famous illustrator whose name is Sean, and her illustrator name is Furry Little Peach, and her whole October challenge is called PEACHTOBER. I'm following along with this list. I have tried in the past to follow along and it has always been like a miserable failure. Last year I tried to follow along with PEACHTOBER along with having a full-time job and also going on vacation in the month of October, and it was quite a hectic month because trying to produce 31 illustrations, like an illustration a day, and post it on the internet for a whole month, all the while working a full-time day job is, I mean, it is insane. So this year, Sean, Furry Little Peach, published the list on September 1st, which I was very excited about. I don't know what it is with this year, but this year I have all the excitement leading up to autumn. I'm one of these, I mean, in this way, I'm very unoriginal. I really love autumn. I really freaking love autumn. And I don't know, I was so excited. And I was like, this year, one of my resolutions is that I do not want to burn out. And I'm someone who advertises myself as, I mean, someone with many flaws. I am a hoarder, I am a work addict, I'm a weirdo, I cannot shut up. I have many flaws. I advertise myself as someone with many flaws, but also as someone who tries to draw daily without burning out. And I've been posting about this, and instantly when I started posting about this, I started feeling the pressure of not burning out, and then started feeling like maybe burnout wasn't that far. So I've been thinking, what can I do with this list so that I can achieve the whole PEACHTOBER thing, which is to take part in the challenge and make something out of this challenge and make it feel like this is useful to me in some way. Like, what can I do? And I thought, I'm not able to make one illustration a day for 31 days. So let's do the simpler thing and write a whole picture book instead. I know this is insane, but it feels easier to me. So I do have a whole month of preparation, right? I started on the 1st of September and today is the 22nd of September. Happy autumn, friends. But you're watching this video on the 29th? Yeah, this video will be up on the 29th. So you're gonna be watching this video on the 29th of October. And on the 29th of October, the PEACHTOBER festivities commence. But please know that I'm cheating a little bit. I've had a month to prepare for this. So how did I prepare for this? I have a sketchbook that is called my secret sketchbook. And if you don't know about my secret sketchbook, that's because you maybe don't know me. The secret sketchbook is a sketchbook that I only share the contents of on my Patreon. I actually share it on my Patreon first for a while, and when I'm done with it, I start sharing it on the internet, like freely. But my patrons have the exclusive right to see what's going on inside of this. So I opened my secret sketchbook and I started ideating, and I was at a moment in my life, you know, artists, inspiration ebbs and flows. So yeah, I was going through, you know, fear of blank page. I felt like I didn't know how to draw anymore. But as soon as I saw the PEACHTOBER list, my brain went like, poof, so many ideas. I think the idea behind that is that sometimes when you have constraints, like restrictions, it gives you somewhere to go. It gives you a direction. It actually, sometimes having really big restrictions makes it feel so much easier to go ahead and do stuff. And that's exactly what the PEACHTOBER list did to me. The list is amazing. If you don't know it, I'll be sharing it here. And yeah, the list is very kid-lit centered because Sean, Fairy Little Peach, is actually a kid-lit author and illustrator. And so I thought to myself, well, I have been working on being a full-time illustrator, and ever since I was a kid, one of my dreams has been to write and illustrate a kid's book. So why not do exactly that? And that's when I started trying to fit in all the words of the list into a story. And I thought that would mean that my story was nonsense, but actually my story is kind of cute. And I would love to be sharing it with you. But actually, I'm gonna be sharing a very exclusive Patreon video about this story and about my process of writing the story and everything that went behind the preparations for PEACHTOBER. So please, if you want to know more, head out to my Patreon. You can become a free member and get access to my exclusive videos. It's a very sweet community. There's not that many people over there, and it feels like a friend group. Honestly, it feels like we're just being weirdos together and talking about art and talking about process of making art, and it's all really sweet. So yeah, I wrote an entire story and I made some illustrations, and the way that I'm going about it is what I'm going to share with you is I have written a story. That was the first part. The second part of it was that I needed to know what the skeleton of the book was going to look like, so that I only had to do some illustrations during the month of October. And the skeleton of the book is divided into 8 parts that are 8 story bits that regroup many of the words of the list. Like each subpart has like 3 to 4 words from the list inside of it. And then when I knew how I wanted the story to be divided, I drew the little skeleton for the book, and then I have to draw the book cover. I have to draw the inside of the book. I don't know how this is called, but I'm gonna show what I mean to you. I have a children's book here with me. This is Muriel by Charlotte Parent, very lovely book. I have to draw this, you know, the inside cover. And then I have to draw this, and then I have my pages. So cover, design for the cover, design for the inside cover, and then design maybe for the end. Maybe she hasn't added an illustration, but who does that? Kazuo Iwamura, who writes 14 Mice, always has kind of an end little drawing. Maybe I can have one like this. And then I have 8 pages, like 8 double pages, so 8 illustrations, because my story is divided into 8 parts. I have already designed the inside cover. I have a beautiful illustration that I can show to you. I made it today. Very sweet. And that gives you some spoilers of the story. So if you want to know more, please head out to my Patreon once again to find out more about who these lovely characters are and why the heck and how the heck. Also, in the official Peachtober challenge on the 29th, I'm supposed to show you what I did last year. If you want to know what I did last year, I'm gonna pop some images of what I did last year, but I don't know, last year I prepared for the whole month of September, but my mistake was that I made a lot of the final illustrations in September, and then in October I felt like this was old news and I felt like I had to redo every illustration, but then I couldn't be able to do it for the whole of the month, right? Because I went on holiday, so then I had to abandon and I had to pre-film some stuff for Instagram, and it was a whole mess and it was just so disorganized. So this year, I'm gonna have 8 pages of the book that I want to share, plus my inside cover, plus my cover, plus maybe an additional and spot illustration to finish the book. So that's like 10 to 11 illustrations instead of 31. It's gonna be so much easier. And I also have the text that I need to be writing, and at the end of October, I hope to have like a final book that I can, I don't know, self-publish or even just as a PDF so that people can buy it. I don't know, do you want to follow along? Do you think that I'm capable of finishing this project? I'm honestly, I'm well ahead of schedule. I'm good. I think I'm gonna make it, but what do you think? Do you want to follow along? Do you want some spoilers about the story? This is the story. It's a very simple story actually. Very low stakes. It's a story about a frog who wants to fly a kite on the beach and just goes on about their day and they try to go to the beach, and on the way to the beach they meet some friends, and it's very cute and I think you're gonna love it. But if you want to know, please go head out to Patreon. Actually, the video is already out on Patreon because it went out last week on the 24th. Also, last minute information, I do be an illustrator and I want to make some room, because if you saw last week's video, you know that I have a very tiny art studio and I want to make some room for new stuff, and I want to empty out my trunk full of art. And for this, during the whole month of October, additionally to be making the whole book Peachtober thing, I am also running a huge sale on my shop. For the whole of the month of October, there's gonna be a huge sale on my shop where I'm gonna be selling like some of the illustrations are gonna be half off, and this is all of my first ever collection that I created called Garden Gnomes. I am very in love with this collection, but I have to let it go. I have to let it go so that I can make room for new stuff and new ideas and new collections, and also I have to make me some money if I want to self-publish a book. Please go check out my website as soon as the 1st of October hits, but if you want to go check out right now, you be sure that you go join my Patreon, because my patrons have early access to the whole shenanigans. So yeah, that's it for today. I think that's a lot of information, and I hope that you do come along and follow me on my Patreon to follow along with the Peachtober. But you can also go follow me on Instagram if you don't care about the backstory but just want to see the finished things, finished illustrations, finished book, finished story, everything nice and clean. Go check out my Instagram. It's at Ariane Agis. I know it's a complicated name. I'll write it down. Yeah, go check out go check out what I do. And now I have to come up with a video for next week. What's it gonna be? I don't know. What do you want to hear about? Leave a comment and tell me what kind of videos you want to see more of. Love you so much. Ta-ta, pip pip.